Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trinity Baptist College, the home of the Eagles, where Trinity Baptist is playing host on the softball field to the Seahawks from Keiser University. We'll give you the starting lineups in just a moment. But right now, as you see, players are on the field getting ready for opening prayer and our national anthem, and we'll be right back. And I'm Ray Bureau and Dean Bureau, the cameraman here at Trinity Baptist College, sharing the facilities with Trinity Christian Academy as you're at the Trinity Softball Complex. And thank you for joining us here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. The Seahawks are playing their first games of the season here this afternoon, led by head coach Ms. Terry Necht in her 5th season, and she is a graduate of Pittsburgh State University. Coach Necht is assisted by Ms. Courtney Dunker and her graduate assistant Miss Samantha Legier. Here's a batting order the Seahawks will put out there on the field. Leading things off, playing left field, Lyndon Haynes. Batting second and right is Michaela Frost. Batting third, doing the catching, Janelle Dominguez. The cleanup hitter at first base is Kelsey Merriman. Playing third and batting fifth is Elsie Rivera. The shortstop, Allie Thompson, will bat sixth. The designated player is Ashley Brooker. She will bat seventh. Batting eighth and doing the pitching, Giovanna Watts. And rounding out the batting order at second base is Megan Carver. The Seahawks will face Trinity Baptist College pitcher, sophomore Elena Fletcher, who is 0-4 on the season with a .687 earned run average. She has pitched 17 1/3 innings. Fletcher has allowed 43 hits, 40 runs, but only 17 of those runs are earned, and she has walked 7 and struck out 5. Around the outfield for the Eagles, Lena Springer is in left, Elizabeth Rodriguez in center field, and Morgan Wells in right. Third baseman is Crystal Haynes. Katie Gooden is playing short. Jordan Hartung at second base. And the first baseman is Maggie Burkhalter. Behind the plate, Brittany Fry. And on the mound, as we said, sophomore Elena Fletcher. Good to be back out here on the softball field. We had planned to bring you Tuesday night's games against Ave Maria. Unfortunately, those did not happen. And we're unable to be out here Thursday afternoon as the Eagles took on Southeastern University. But all that is in the past, and we're here now at Trinity Softball Complex ready for the first pitch. Again, Keiser playing its first games of the season. They've had to cancel a few due to various reasons. And their first batter of the season will be left fielder Landon Haynes. Landon is a freshman from Wellsburg, West Virginia. Head coach of the TBC Eagles, Ms. Leah Bennett, in her 2nd season out of Florida State University. She is assisted by Shayna Reed, Kaylee Perry, Moesha Jones, and Carlin Pointer. And the ball game is underway as Haynes fouls off the first pitch on the bunt attempt. No balls and a strike. First of 2 here this afternoon on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Just enough cloud cover at 81 degrees and a 10% chance of rain. No balls and a strike. Fletcher winds and delivers and misses upstairs with a fastball. Old Glory, when the wind is blowing, Old Glory is facing towards left field. We've had a still wind most of the day so far, but the gust's about 8 miles per hour towards straightaway left. Here's the 1-1. Call the strike on the outside corner. You have a shot right behind home plate where Dean has set up the camera. I'm just a little bit off to the left. I'm just behind the right-handed batter's box. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fletcher delivers a hard ground ball headed into center field, and a leadoff base hit for the Seahawks. Landon Haynes does the honors. And a runner aboard with nobody out for right fielder Michaela Frost. She is a senior from the University of Jamestown, a transfer student from Melba, Idaho. Fletcher winds and delivers, and a changeup in there for a strike. Nice solid single off the bat of Landon Haynes. No balls and a strike as Fletcher gets her signal, winds up and delivers with a runner going, a bunt towards third. Haynes will make a good clean throw to first, throw to third, gets away from Fletcher but backed up by left fielder Alina Springer to keep Landon Haynes at third base, and the Eagles had a big chance at a double play. But there's now a runner at third. Credit Frost with a sacrifice bunt, 5-3 on the putout, and Haynes going all the way from first to third on that bunt, bringing up the catcher, Janelle Dominguez, with a chance to drive in the first run of the ball game. And that one nearly hit the batter. It was in the dirt, and Brittany Fry made a really nice block. Janelle Dominguez, junior from Miami, Florida. Runner at third, 1 out. Fletcher winds and delivers and misses downstairs for ball 2. We have a nice cloud cover, but the sun does peek out from behind those clouds on occasion. Again, only a 10% chance of rain in the forecast. Fletcher delivers a line drive, knocked down by Haynes. He looks the runner back, throws to first, and it gets away, and a run will score. That's going down as an error on the third baseman, allowing Dominguez to reach. No RBI credited as Haynes comes in on the throw. So a runner at first, nobody out. And a meeting at the mound. So far that run is unearned, pending on what happens the rest of the inning. But Dominguez is aboard, and here's a cleanup hitter, first baseman Kelsey Merriman. Merriman, a freshman from York, Pennsylvania, getting her first at-bat of the season. And this one is in the dirt. Runner on the move, throw down to second is not in time, and that will go as a wild pitch charged to Fletcher. So a runner in scoring position, 1 out. Merriman now with an RBI opportunity. Fletcher delivers and catches the outside corner with a good hard fastball for the strike. Well, men's and women's basketball seasons both came to an end last night in the semifinal of the South Region Tournament, as a 1-1 is on the way and a foul tip into the dirt for strike 2. Both teams fell in the semifinal, but what a terrific basketball season we had here at Trinity Baptist College. Women's basketball, the Bible College National Invitational Champions. They won that tournament last week. Had a winning record, and so did the gentlemen, as they were both the number 2 seeds in the respective South Region Tournament. You can read all about the season recaps on TBCEagles.com. 2 balls, 2 strikes, pitch on the way in the dirt, and the throw hits off the batter. And that's going to allow Dominguez to take third base with on a wild pitch scored against Lana Fletcher. So Merriman now a good chance to drive in run number 2. She has a lot of room on the ground up the middle. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Corner infielders playing in. And the pitch. There's a shot pulled foul down the left field line. So Merriman out in front of that. And the count remains 2-2. The inning started with a base hit by Landon Haynes. She came around to score. Went 2 bases on a sac bunt from Michaela Frost. Scored on an error, and Merriman is at third, or at the plate rather, with Dominguez at third, and a high fly into center field. That one will be caught. Here's a runner tagging, and the throw to the plate is high, and Dominguez will score, and the Seahawks lead 2-0. So both runs in the inning unearned, but they're on the board, and a really nice catch out there in center field by Elizabeth Rodriguez. Credit Merriman with an RBI. There are 2 outs with the bases empty for third baseman Elsie Rivera. First pitch on the way, and a hot shot into left field. That's a base hit. And the junior from Venice, Florida, keeps the inning alive. And it brings up shortstop Allie Thompson. Two outs, a runner at first. Thompson at the plate. Second hit of the inning for the Seahawks. We'll give you the Eagles batting order as they come to the plate in the bottom half of the first. Fletcher winds and delivers. Runner took a big lead off first. Put on the brakes, and the first pitch missed downstairs for ball 1. Allie Thompson, a junior from Annapolis, Maryland, swings and fouls this one back. That evens the count at 1-1. Nice cool breeze blowing out towards left, gentle at about 8 miles per hour, and it does calm down from time to time. And a fastball from Fletcher misses outside. Hitters ahead on the count, 2-1. There are 2 outs. And again, a lot of room up the middle on the ground for the hitter. Fletcher's pitch swung on and missed. A hit and run on, a throw down to second. Just a little bit late, and good hustle by Rivera. So credit her with a stolen base. And Thompson trying to protect the hitter on that last pitch, and she did just enough to allow the runner to get into second base. So Rivera steals second. Thompson now looking to bring her in. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and a pitch. Ground ball back to the box. Fletcher will field and flip to first to retire the side. 2 unearned runs, 2 hits, and 1 runner left. And after a half inning of play, Keiser leads 2-0. And right now we'll go ahead and give you the batting order for the Trinity Baptist College Eagles. Leading things off will be second baseman Jordan Hartung, who's had a really good start offensively to the season. Morgan Wells in right field will bat second. The shortstop, Katie Gooding, will bat third. The cleanup hitter, Trinity Christian Academy graduate Crystal Haynes, who came back to Trinity Baptist College this year after spending a couple of years over in the state capital at Tallahassee Community College. She is very familiar with this field where she played her high school ball. Crystal's batting fourth and playing third base. Lena Springer in left will bat fifth. Brittany Fry behind the plate will bat sixth. Batting seventh, the designated player Mackenzie Fry, who Thursday was able to take the mound for the first time in quite a while. And we were glad to see her able to get in that circle, and she pitched very well in 1 inning of work against Southeastern. Batting eighth in center field, Elizabeth Rodriguez just made that nice running catch. And batting ninth, playing first base, is Maggie Burkholzer. Lana Fletcher does the pitching. This is the first outing of the season for pitcher Giovanna Watts, obviously, as the Seahawks are playing in game number 1 here in 2021. Giovanna Watts is a senior from Winter Park, Florida, and also played some ball at Valdosta State University. Thank you to Mr. Kevin Durant, the Sports Information Director of Keiser University, for giving us access to all their team information on KUSeahawks.com. And, of course, I do the running of the website TBC Eagles.com, where I put up those season recaps for both the women's and the men's basketball team. Women last night and men's recap this morning. So, Eagles fans, when the players come back from North Georgia, congratulate them both teams having a fantastic season. Right now, Jordan Hartung is at the dish, and the first pitch from Watts is a fastball on the inside corner for a strike. Jordan Hartung is hitting .346 in the Eagles' first 9 games. She's already won a Offensive Player of the Week in NCCAA, and she swings and a miss at a pitch that had a lot of dip to it. And Watts is ahead, no balls, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way, and it's a fastball that misses well up out of the zone. Hartung has started all 9 games. She is 9 for 26 on the season. Driven in a couple of runs as well. Trying to get things started here for the Eagles in the bottom of the first. And that one just missed outside. I had a pitch very, very close and a great eye for Jordan Hartung. Jordan is a freshman from Baldwin, Florida, just a few miles to the west. Here's the 2-2 and a line drive into center field. And that's over the head and up against the fence. That ball just took off and kept on carrying, and Hartung has herself a leadoff double. Alina Wallace came in on that line drive right at her. And the ball again took off, and Hartung is aboard. And a chance for Morgan Wells to drive in a run. She's driven in 1 on the season so far. Wells at the plate, shows bunt, gets it down, and they're going to let it roll, and it just does go foul. Elsie Rivera with a good eye at the third baseline. Pounced on it the moment the ball cleared that white line. Good thing for her because Wells had that one beaten by plenty and would have also advanced the runner. Morgan Wells batting .333, 7 for 21 on the season with 1 RBI. And she's also drawn a couple of walks. Gets down the bunt. There'll be a play at first. It is in time, but credit Wells with a sacrifice bunt, 5-3 on the putout. Advancing Hartung to third. And Katie Gooden will have a chance to drive in the Eagles' first run. Hello to Colonel J.D. cheering on the TBC Eagles. As Katie Gooden, the left-hand hitter, steps into the box. 1 runner at third, 1 out. Gooden, almost said Wells again, looking like she was going to try to squeeze home the run. Katie Gooden, a freshman from right here in Jacksonville, also a terrific volleyball player. Here's the 1-0. And that one misses outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Coach Bennett is also our women's volleyball coach here at Trinity Baptist College. She just finished her first season on the hardwood. 2 balls, no strikes, and a slap towards third. Rivera will throw to first. A runner coming home, and a throw is in time to retire the side.